Hello, friends. How are you? Welcome to my show. I'm Amit Roy, welcoming you in Wins News. Things are very tense. Russians are entering from everywhere and mounting up heavy attack in Ukraine. A lot of Ukrainians are leaving their country because of constant Russian barrage of bombardment and mayhem and this Armageddon. In midst of that, Lavrov issued a stern statement against NATO, which is very significant. See, I want to tell you something before I enter the main frame of conflict. Russians and Putin. Is Putin a sane man? Is he mentally sick? Look, the way Putin keeps his gaze at a very long table, at the corner of a very long table, shows Putin is suffering paranoia. Putin fears others will kill him. He doesn't look very kind of sound mind, because people working in this kind of profession, they are not, they are different. They are mentally different from others. Bound to be because they live in that kind of conspiratory kind of mindset. They are not. They became something, and if you constantly live in that kind of environment for a very long time, you become insane. If you are not controlled, uh, check and balance in your life, you get mad. Besides, you see how Putin's rise, and how Putin is a very rich man. Putin has amassed a lot of money. Putin has the support of Solo Wiki, the power brokers, Russia. These power brokers backed him. Pugashev, Russian political fixer, how pushed him slowly in the Yeltsin and how Putin backstabbed him. This shows his rise, and Putin talks about openly about blackmail. He likes blackmailing others. You see, his KGB tactic. Blackmail plays a very important role in those kind of operations. It shows he was not a strategic member of the KGB. A lot of people say he was a great KGB fighter, blah blah blah. If he is in the blackmail level, then he's not. He was never in the strategic understanding of KGB or any foreign policy sector. So I think his rise was somehow part of the power broking, etc. But I think the Solovik is played an important role in his rise, behind his rise. And these oligarchs like Steel Giant, what's his name? Alexei Moradoslav, Peter Avan, Mikhail Friedman, banking billionaire, who has issued a statement that he's very crazy about, very worried and heavily affected with the prospect of war. But he didn't criticize Putin. Look at the man. He made entire money calling Putin. He's investing Putin's dirty money. We didn't criticize Putin. I'm worried about my own stuffs. Anyway, there's another side. Long friendship, deep friendship with Xi Jinping and China. This is a game plan, you see. People don't understand. I'm seeing Indian TV and Indian TV generals. Really, I'm surprised. They know some military tactics, definitely. But they have no clue of any geopolitics. They don't know. I'm telling very bluntly, openly in front of the world. They don't understand geopolitics at all. The way they are praising Russians, our friend. Friend? In 1965, KGB killed Indian Prime Minister Sastri, given benefit to Pakistan. 71 war, Indians are boasting, Russians are close friend. What Russia has done? 62 war Russians. Stalin encouraged Mao to attack India to take pressure off from Cuba. In 71 war, they apparently helped India, but the way they have installed Mujib, and I'll discuss this detail, that is the way Bakshal has connection with Russians, we all know, and National Socialist Jasad, Abu Tahir, how they wanted to launch a coup. These kind of things we know on behalf of China, that time using a little bit of China. Anyway, I'm not going, but Indians don't understand anything. Looping. Modi's, look at him. He calls himself a superpower, world leader. Look, he is only talking about Indian students, few students. Of course, it's important. That's what is national victory, election victory. It doesn't go beyond that. And licking Putin's feet. Is that a democratic thing? Because Putin wants to work on democracy. Modi likes that, because both have some kind of jingoistic attitude towards and ultranationalistic views. Yeah. Number two, the way they look, I want to tell you a very important thing. How Jinping encouraged Russians. Russians, especially Putin, from 2014, his pawn was taken out of Ukraine. And from that day, he wanted to grab Ukraine and restore his own pawn again, kicking out Zelensky. That's the plan, you see. They don't think beyond like that. Any free democracy is a threat for him. Like they're encouraging, influencing Modi. That kind of people, authoritarian, dictatorial looking people, we definitely encourage. Look, Russia's friend, Iran. They're trying Pakistan, but I guess Pakistanis, Muslims don't like, Imran Khan is a goat. But in general, I have a feeling Pakistanis will not like Putin. I don't think so. But anyway, this is my guess right now. Things are evolving. But Indians thinking that the Russians will help the Russians' friend, that's an absurd idea. You're hugging a wolf, being a sheep. And you think you get reward. The reward will really hit you someday. Anyway, the way they are advancing is very worrisome. But, I expect NATO to take actions. NATO is planning a war drill, atomic war drill, in response to the Putin's threat from 10th of March this month. But it will be late, I guess. Because Putin fears only NATO, and Putin wants to make a divisive thing between NATO and European Union. But if European Union helps Ukraine, and NATO possibly would come out, I guess they're coming because France has offered 4 Rafale jets to Poland, and many Ukrainian airplanes are in Poland. Hungary is giving them a lot of military aid. Hungary is part of NATO. Lithuania is helping them, Ukrainians. And yes, and Ukrainian MiG-29s are, mostly in Poland, and they're one of the top flying aces were killed by Russian surface-to-air missile. So I think, but what I feel sad, so many people are suffering. Free world must come out and, and put some resistance. Show some active help. See, Turkey, I said, giving drones. That's a welcome thing. But what Indians are doing? India calls themselves a democratic, peace-loving country. Modi's government is hiding in the sideline in silence. Why? Secondly, I want to tell you one thing: Jinping and this Putin's equations, because he Jinping and Putin decided they will not attack Ukraine during the Olympics. They will fix the date and they attack Ukraine after the Olympics, Winter Olympics. And in the same time, look at Taiwan. There's a lot of sabotage are going on. So I feel, and West and free world must take severe action now. Time has come. 10th will be late unless we defend Ukrainians. It's it's will be very bad for other countries. They will not stop only in Dnieper River. I understand there will be street by street fight and city warfare because the way it's happening, you know, I guess it will be a mayhem. But I think if NATO and European Union comes out, see, if you have to take some risk. Putin is taking a risk, and Putin is doing psychological warfare. He's also holding discussion as like communist style, knowing that it will be fruitful. He cannot install his stooge in Ukraine. Ukrainians are putting a very resistance. I think time has come for free world to take a call and show the face of resistance. Thank you very much for watching me. Things are evolving very fast. I'll come back to you again. I know Russia must be stopped. Please like my channel. Thank you very much.